everybody, this is Dory, back with another episode of Dory's Helpful Hints. The last video I did, I was outside and I was putting on a bunch of different shirts. And we were kind of looking at which colors worked best in bright light. And now I'm inside my bedroom with the light coming in from the window, no artificial light in here. I'm losing the light, so I probably need to go a little quick on this. But we're going to do the same thing, same colors. No particular order. The order has been changed up a bit. But if they work, they work. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. So the first one is kind of like a salmon orange. It's probably more orange than anything else that I have in the pile. Well, maybe I've got one that's a little more orange. This has pink in it. I guess that one might actually be a bit more orange. I'll let this sit for a second. And basically you're going to tell me in the comments which colors you think worked the best. And we're not just looking for skin tone and hair color. We're not looking for just that. We're looking for what reflects my energy, my vibe. The vibe that, not necessarily because you know me really well, but looking at the video, the vibe that I give off when I do the videos, which colors support that vibe, which is a good way to put it. Okay? Now we've got an olive. This is not in my David Zyla palette, but it is in my Tawny Autumn palette. It's too yellow for my David palette. My David palette is a very cool palette. Okay, let this sit for a minute. And as I said in the other video, I think my hair color looks darker, more black inside than it does outside. I don't have a lot of patterned shirts, as I said in the other video. This is one of two that I'm going to show you today. And I think that pretty much would be it for patterned shirts. Actually, no, that's not quite true, because I bought a white shirt that kind of had flowers across the top that I really like. Okay, we got burgundy coming up next, and this is from my David Zyla palette. And for those of you who don't know, that's a dusky summer palette. And see what you think. And then I will move on. This is actually from my David Zyla and my Tawny Autumn palette. David had this as my tranquil color. And in the Tawny Autumn palette, it's actually a dramatic color for me. But the color, two opposite meanings, but in both palettes. Okay. Oof. I hope I'm leaving these on long enough. This is the shirt that I wore in my last video, the second patterned shirt that I have. Okay. Basic black. My hair is probably going all to heck in a handbasket. Family friendly. Okay. This is more pink than it is orange. It's kind of this would be salmon, I think would be a good color to describe this. mint green. Just as I said in my other video, I get in a lot of my palettes. Okay. We're getting there, folks. Okay, a muted kind of rust tone from my Tawny Autumn palette. This is a mid-tone gray. Not too dark. Too light, moderate. This is kind of a bright true red that I just got when I found out that I was a bright. The other reds that I had felt a little heavy and dark, and this seemed more like a bright red to me. And last but not least, this is the same one that I got in the last video. I told you I got complimented on going into a store. A woman followed me into the store to tell me that this color looked amazing on me. So, of course, again, I was outside when she followed me. And I was also wearing a very patterned skirt. One of the few patterned skirts that I own. Okay, so your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to look at this video and the one that I did out in the sun. Think about what you're seeing and what colors jive with my energy the most. If they work with my coloring, great, but when you look at me in that color, do you see me? The essence of who I am. And let's see what we can figure out together. I haven't watched either video, so it'll be a surprise for me when I watch them. If you have questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a great week. Talk to you soon.